It's the 2 Minute Hats Podcast. Let's talk about it every morning at 8:30 a.m. And also on Wednesday, it's the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook Podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and Lavelle Salter. It's the 2 Minute Hats Podcast. Let's talk about it.
Top of the morning to you, good people. Hope this morning and this weekend has been good so far for you guys. It is a beautiful day in the neighborhood, as Mr. Rogers would say, man, and it's your host with the most, Tony Mays, Lavelle Salter. What it do, my guy?
Good morning, man. Y'all up there, man, up there in Cincinnati.
We in Toledo.
Toledo. Okay.
Yeah.
I know y'all in Ohio.
Yeah, we in Ohio, but we in Toledo. We brought the snow with us. We got a chance to slip and slide around in the snow yesterday a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm up eating this good breakfast, man.
Breaking your fast.
Yeah, eating this good breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got a good one. What's up, Azon? Got a good one today, man. You and I, Lavelle, we always kind of talk about this, man, in some kind of way. I don't care what we talking about, especially as we talking about as it relates to relationships and stuff like that, man. We always come back to vulnerability and being transparent. And so today, man, I just wanted to, because, when you look at it, in a day and time such as we are in now, with the way things are going with the orange guy, y'all president, man, we are facing some uncertainty, some uncertain times. And you have a lot of people nervous. I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people are nervous, and they are really starting to show their vulnerability. And how, through that transparency and how, nervous they are, scared they are. And it's okay, bro. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
So in a time such as this, man, how do we embrace vulnerability and utilize it as one of our greatest strengths? How do we take, our vulnerability and use it as our greatest strength? It's one of those things, man, that, a lot of men. Good morning, Mayor. Man, what? It's a lot of that going on. It the fear factor. The fear factor has been instituted, and it's in full effect. You got people, and I hate to really say this because, man, you know what? I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to put this on people's heart and mind. But it's a lot of stuff going on, man. It's a lot of stuff going on right now, and people, there's a lot of uncertainty, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so, and again, it's okay, bro. It's okay to be vulnerable in instances like this and really show that, man, I ain't got it all together, man. I'm scared. I'm weak, bro, when it comes to this, whatever. And so to embrace vulnerability as your greatest strength, man, you're gonna have to acknowledge your imperfections. Which, sometimes we just don't want to do that. We don't want to say that we imperfect on a lot of levels.
Mm-hmm.
We got to practice some self-compassion. Have some self-compassion, bro, for yourself, bro. We got to actively share our authentic self with others. Be open about what I just say. Be open about your emotions and your struggles. and recognize that vulnerability fosters deeper connections and trust in relationships. Essentially, seeing your vulnerabilities not as weakness, but as opportunities for growth and genuine connection, bro.
Bro, it sounded like you was at church yesterday, Doc.
When?
Yesterday morning when I preached. Because that's pretty much I had told Don and I had told our minister of music, bro, like, for one, you know, this whole opportunity with me having to preach every other Sunday, you know,
Right.
has fell in my lap for the last couple of months. And, you know, I've been, you know, having some opportunity to share with some stuff, you know, what he has been giving me. But, you know, we had the flu, then I was out there Sunday and I had a message prepared. But, bro, for the life of me, man, it's like I got up, I woke up like that morning and I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. It's like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? And not just with myself per se, but I, you know, just looking at the TV, looking at everything that's been going on, the plane crashes, the helicopter thing, back to back, the all the stuff that's been going on here in the city. It was like, bro, where the lit up at? You know what I'm saying? And I just told the folk, man, before I, you know, did what little message I did do, I was like, y'all need to do some check, some self-reflection because some ain't.
Well, it's and and I think we just have to be honest again and you know, and know that it is going to get worse before it get better.
Right.
There's a and some of this may be governmental issue in terms of the fear factor, and some of it is just us ourselves. You know, with the uncertainty, not knowing really what's going on and how it's going to affect us, there's a fear factor there, you know.
Right.
And showing your emotions, bro, it's not bad, bro. It's like we go in the closet and we don't share how we really feel. So if you guys are really following things on TikTok, man, they're talking a lot about, and it may be just my algorithm, but they're talking a lot about the tariffs and things that have that Trump is threatening to initiate on Canada and Mexico, and these people are not standing by and saying, okay, that's, you know, do what you got to do. They saying, if you do this, we gonna do this. And it's gonna hurt the American people more than it is the orange dude.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt us more than him. And he continues to threaten our way of life, man. And he don't care, bro. Like, he don't care. And then so God is not pleased, bro. He is not pleased at all. And the stuff that's going on now with all the plane crashes and just the miscommunication there. Why was this plane and that plane in the same airspace? Or why was this helicopter in the same? Why was, you know, why did they fly at this level? Why did they fly? You know what I'm saying, bro? Some of this stuff has already been prophesied, bro.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I ain't trying to get super religious this morning, but some of this stuff has already been prophesied to us.
Yeah.
And
one lady on TikTok, she came, she was like, yeah, I voted for Trump. And she said, me and my husband have a construction business. And she said, what's so sad, we don't have anybody to work because all of the workers don't want to come to work because they don't know what's going to happen with ICE.
They don't know if ICE going to raid them and they're going to get deported.
She said that construction company is on the verge of closing.
I don't know if y'all saw even the news that talked about the farmers and interviews from farmers. And it's the same way. It's where we getting all our fruits and vegetables for the ones that are not sitting there growing them. I mean, if you're growing your fruits and vegetables, you know, you cool. But for all those that are not growing their fruits and vegetables, you know, that's a problem, because if we can't get our fruits and vegetables, because the immigrant workers or the workers who want these jobs and that are good at these jobs are not showing up to work because they don't want ICE to raid them, and then it's gonna affect us. That's why I said, he sit back in office and laugh and all this stuff, but it ain't his business that's faltering or falling apart.
Right.
Let me get to some of these comments, man. We got they ringing.
They coming back to back. Everybody feeling the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. Good morning, Queen. Ooh, man, y'all running it. Okay. Azon said, I just look at the situation where my job is on the line as simple as I gotta work regardless, and God got me. I find a way, as I always do. Yeah, that's really the mindset you have to have, but that don't mean that you can't feel a certain kind of way about it.
Oh yeah.
Mel says, I work too hard not to enjoy life. Go look at my post. I posted on my page yesterday of the young lady saying it can happen at home or in the air. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna fly. I mean, I'm not gonna be deterred from flying, but I know just a kid sit there and keep talking about people flying and the plane crashing and all this stuff. That it's a young lady that already prophesied this back in last year.
The Simpsons predicted it.
Now this lady got up and prophesied that all these different planes was gonna start crashing. They're gonna be falling out the air. They're gonna be falling into buildings that sit still. They're gonna run into other planes. It's gonna be where the air traffic controllers are getting days ago and having planes to take off and come in on the same runway, and it's gonna be all kinds of crazy stuff. Planes gonna slide off the runway on fire, and it's a lot of this is happening right now as we speak. And she talked about this over a year ago. So, am I gonna stop flying because of that? Man, probably not. I mean, because again, like Mel just said, it can happen on the ground as well. If it's your time, it's your time. Queen Watkins said, good morning. Mel said, okay. Rodney said, happy Monday. I spent all day yesterday reflecting, inspiring, motivating myself and others. Man, we got to pray. We got to pray, bro. That's who everybody voted for. He said what he was going to do, and now folks acting surprised. Exactly. But see, the thing was, when he voted for a lot of these people, it's a lot of people still standing with him because they haven't been affected about him yet. But so if Canada, which he said is supposedly Tuesday, all these tariffs are supposed to be imposed, right? And they said when it happens, they control so many percentage of our energy and our gas. What's gonna happen is the gas price is gonna go up. Then y'all gonna be complaining because the gas so high at the pumps. Then some states like New York and some of these other states, man, gonna be without power.
Yeah.
They talking about blackouts. Man, they've been talking about blackouts, martial law, all kinds of stuff, bro. And so what you gonna do then? And we talking about major cities that may be affected by this power just because Trump he really want them, he's already talked about. Y'all know he wants Canada to become part of the U.S. He wants them to become a state.
It ain't finna happen, bro. We don't have the same standards and the principles that Canada has. I mean, I've never been there before, but I had family that live there. And bro, they said, dude, you drop some paper on the floor, they locking your tail up on the ground. They don't play like that.
I'm just telling you what he said in the interview. He wants Canada. He's doing this stuff to impose. He wants to break them because he says we're spending all this money protecting Canada and all this stuff that we got our own resources. We don't need them to make our cars. We don't need this, need that. Because he wants them to need us to the point where he said, well, y'all need us so bad, join us as our 51st state. So I'm telling you, bro, dude is on another level, man. Yep, he said we would be uncomfortable, but we got to get over it. Yep. look at all the stuff going on since he got. Oh yeah, I mean, and he ain't been in office that long for all the stuff. And if y'all follow Jasmine Crockett, Representative Jasmine Crockett, she telling y'all like we ain't even been in session. We was in session 3 days since he been in office, and he's waiting till they're not in session to do a lot of the stuff that he's doing. So that's design, bro. What bothers me, Azon said, what bothers me is just, I don't know. We ain't even got to our topic good, bro. We y'all is bothered by this, bro. What bothers me is I just don't know how or what to tell my son. Man, just keep praying with him and just telling them to keep living life. I mean, that's all we can do right now. I'm just building it as I'm just fixing it as I'm on the ride. Yep. Isn't ICE just going after all illegal immigrants? Well, according to him, all of them illegal.
Yep. Pretty much.
So check this out. So if you got kids, you got some immigrant kids that their kids were born in the U.S. and according to the Constitution, if you're born in the U.S., you're a U.S. citizen regardless.
Period. That's how it's supposed to be.
He trying to take that birthright away from them.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
He's trying to take that birthright. He must forgot his grandfather when immigrants came here.
His wife is from Russia.
Hello? He must forget all of this. I don't know. Is he gonna deport himself?
The vice president wife is what is she? I ain't know. That's crazy as hell.
But that's what I'm saying. He is so what he's really trying to do is, so if I send your mom and dad are not illegal, but you legal, well, just because you was born here, you can't sit here and take care of yourself. So if I deport your mom and daddy, you gotta go too. Bro, that's evil, bro. That's evil.
Very evil.
You know, and some people have come here to the US, and I get it, man. And then people, they come here taking our jobs. They taking who jobs? Who want to be out in the fucking 100-degree sun, working on somebody's apartment building, putting roofing and the tarring on the house? Who want to be out in these because look at all the people that's complaining now. Construction companies and farmers.
Mm-hmm.
Because those were the jobs that they was doing that a lot of us don't want to do. We don't want to break our backs doing that kind of work.
Bro, one of the dudes that I follow on Facebook, one of the Mexican restaurants out in Raleigh, and you know they got little patches of areas where they be at. You know, you probably call them Little Mexico. He said every weekend this particular Mexican restaurant be packed, like you can't even get in that joint. He went this past Friday, bro. He was the owner of somebody in there.
Yeah. Because they scared to come out because ICE is raiding and they raiding, raiding people because and it's supposed to be now that the neighbors and stuff are reporting people. Like I don't like them no way. So so the neighbors are reporting.
In Mississippi, they giving folks $1,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got this guy.
This is slavery all over again, bro. This is slavery.
Yeah, they had this guy on the news who a Mexican or Hispanic descent voted for Trump. Him and his wife done voted for Trump. Now his wife done been deported because she illegal. Now he's sad, he's sick. But you voted for the man. You voted for that man. Ain't nobody tell you to vote for him. You voted for him because y'all wanted another stimulus check that he didn't. All he did was put his name on. He didn't even work on it. Mel said a guy did too. I sent it to y'all in the group. Azon said, well, they have been threatening us government employees for years about a lot of this. Yeah, they have. That part got to stay prayed up. Phyllis said, imagine living on Social Security and a non-government food. Elon Musk got the power to disperse if he wants to or not. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Man, you got to think about this, bro. Think about Donald Trump being on the stage and standing behind him is Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. That's over $1 trillion probably standing up there. There's worth more than, and these dudes he putting the power in these dudes' hand, bro.
Check this out though, bro. You know the incident when suppose he got shot and his ear got shot?
Yeah.
The dude that supposedly did they shun so bad because he supposedly went on his job. He's over national security. Just crazy.
We
Anyway.
like Azon said, and I'm military as well, so just in double jeopardy. So I'm just praying and putting together a plan a year away from retirement from the military and 7 years from my job. Elon is slow. Queen said allegedly he's giving a 7K reward for people to turn them in. That's what I'm saying. People turn in their neighbors and everything, man, because they already didn't like the Mexicans because they got too much stuff around their house. There's too many of them over there. They turn them in, bro. ICE raiding the house. Right. They coming down here to work to make a better life for their family. Hell, if we don't want the job they going to get and do it, they do a damn good job. That's what I'm saying. We don't even want them jobs. We don't want them jobs, bro. I pulled up to the house Saturday after a meeting, and they was in the roof in my code. They didn't disappear. They didn't appear to be bothered. Shit, okay. Taco and Gunnels was blank. Food truck gone. Some of my neighbors are gone. They've been hiding. Yeah, these people are in hiding, man. And some of them ain't hiding. Have y'all been seeing the protests? They've been protesting in certain states. I know they was in Dallas protesting, and the Hispanic community. They was down there protesting. So some of them ain't hiding, bro. Some of them saying, "Hey, this ain't right. How y'all treating? We know we went through the process, became citizens or whatever, and y'all trying to, yeah."
I go our brother Derek. I'm sure Derek probably gonna feel an effect because they was building some homes and stuff. So I wonder how that's going with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, bro. Like people were showing construction sites with brand new homes and stuff were being built where the construction site's been vacant now for a week or two because they just scared. And so if them houses, so you got to think about, and a lot of those houses ain't even covered from the weather. So if it's raining bad, that stuff gonna go bad, bro. You don't want that stuff to get rained on for too many days. You know. Let me go and get my wood replaced real quick. She's so crazy. Ryder said there's a clause in the amendment. If your parents are here illegal and your children is born, the child is illegal too. I'm speculating that this is the reason he pushing this, but I'll find the video I saw and post it later. Man, hell in a handbasket. I could turn them in. I can't turn them in. Oh, okay. I thought you said you can. I was like, damn, Mel, you tripping.
Man, you trippers.
But she said I can't turn them in. Daryl Lewis says America is about to be America KK crash. KKK crash. I'm sorry. Barrett said ICE is raiding churches and schools. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Yeah. Good morning, Ms. Moore. Good morning, Daryl. We don't use any label other than US. Okay. All right.
I didn't know that. I just assumed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Can I get back? Let me try to get back to this vulnerability. We showing out
this vulnerability at its best. I mean,
yeah, we showing all of our vulnerability this morning. So, but here are some key points to remember, man. First of all, self-awareness. Be mindful of your own emotions and experiences, and we're talking about them now. Recognizing when you're trying to hide vulnerabilities, and clearly we're not hiding them right now because people are just showing that they feel like Azon said he don't even know what to tell his son, you know. So, you know, and you got to look. I told it was funny because last night we got in from watching the Clarissa Shields fight. We was at my brother-in-law's house watching the fight, and when we got here, we were just laying in the bed. It was about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and we laying there. And I just looked at it. I said, hey, we gotta, when we get back, because y'all know I got like 3 or 4 big tubs of emergency stuff. And I said, when we get back, we got to order some more stuff. We got to go on, stock up on all the canned goods. Go get all the canned goods and non-perishables that we can get, and get us a 2-3 more baskets, stock up, get some water, stock up on some more water and all this stuff when we get back, because it's finna get dark, y'all, and y'all need to be stocking up on this stuff. Make sure y'all are stocking up on this stuff and having it. I even went on Amazon and ordered some of the 25-year food, like the freeze-dried fruit and stuff. I ordered the vegetables and the fruits and some of the food. I'm like, because I've been saying it's been in my cart. I'm gonna order it. I went and ordered last night because I'm like, man, when you don't never, we don't know what we're gonna be facing here, the way things are going. And it's already been prophesied that there's gonna be a famine, that food was gonna be scarce. So, and you don't want to put people in no panic mode running out there, because you're saying we can't get the food because of all these tariffs and stuff, and we can't get some of the supplies in due to these tariffs. And so y'all just, I ain't trying to scare nobody. I'm saying be prepared. You rather be prepared than be sorry. So, I ordered more flashlights. I ordered one of those crank radios on TikTok where you can crank the power, and it has solar power, and it's AM, regular AM resistor radio, that type of, that's not digital, that won't be on any, connected to any service, get y'all some of this stuff, bro. Like, again, I ain't trying to scare nobody, but it's better to be safe than to be sorry, is all I'm saying. You don't know where this stuff is really headed, and and since there is a lot of uncertainty, I'm like, let me just go stock up some more and be prepared. I got gas masks, I got all kinds of stuff, bro. But we have to be prepared. You never know the way this is gonna go, and eventually he gonna piss off enough of his own kind where they ain't gonna even be riding with him no more. Watch. I got 2 hurricane lamps. Man, you're gonna need more than 2 hurricane lamps. Better get you stock up some food and some water too. Anything that's off the power grid, man, you kind of want to make sure you have, just kind of stock up. Anyway, so key points to remember: self-awareness. Number 2, accept your flaws. Don't strive for perfection. We ain't perfect. Embrace your imperfections and see them as part of your unique identity. That's one of the things, man, a lot of people don't do, man. We try to hide how imperfect we are instead of just identifying with those things and accept those imperfections as part of our identity. This is who we are. It's part of our makeup. We can't all walk around here and be, well, first of all, even Jesus said, "Why call me good mouth?" He said, "There's none good but one, except one, and that is the Father which is in heaven." He said, "Even I ain't good." So you can't walk around thinking you all that, when even Jesus acknowledged that he wasn't even all that, and he was. So we got to get it together, man. What time is it? Okay, I want to go over. Practice self-compassion, man. I think we some of our worst critics, if that makes sense.
Make a lot of sense.
I'm talking about, we so hard on ourselves, but we don't even give ourselves a chance, bro. and I'm not telling you not to be to the point where you're trying to self-correct and become better and doing better, and you're just trying to get rid of certain things. I'm not saying that, but I'm like, you gotta have some compassion. When you do something, you mess up, man, be kind to yourself, bro. Forgive your mistakes and treat yourself with understanding. Like, some people are hard to the point, and I think this is how I think a lot of time this is how people end up taking their own lives in some instances, where they feel like they're so terribly flawed to I'm so flawed, this person don't want me no more, they don't want me, nobody wants me, and I don't want to be here, and all of this kind of stuff. You got to practice self-compassion, bro. Be kind to yourself. Forgive your mistakes and treat yourself with understanding.
Right.
I hope this is making sense. I hope this is making sense. Okay. I just making sure I don't want to look over no comments. Man, share your story, bro. Share your story. Lavelle, you have done this, man. You open up, and I don't, I'm trying to look back, bro, like over our life, like since we've been knowing each other these 20 plus years. Like in the past, I've never seen you open up as more as you have in the last year.
Yeah.
And share your story about your struggles, your experiences. I'm talking about openly. So, and I've always kind of did it because, I understood that my struggle or the stuff that I went through could be somebody else's, could be a testimony for somebody else who may be going through it, And not to say that you ain't never testified and told your story, but right. I think I've seen more of it lately because you share some stuff like you even told us. I ain't never shared this with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you got to open up about your struggles and experiences with trusted individuals to build deeper connection.
Well, I think what happened, man, once we started what we're doing and the plight in which we were saying that we was gonna be on, I believe it just caught legs. And right. One thing about it is, that's all I do is watch podcasts for the most part. And, it was something I wanted to do myself personally. And then when we put our opportunities together and use on the same sheet of music, it just made me say, okay, I ain't in this thing by myself. So right. I've always kind of been that person because your story is for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times folks be trying to keep things to themselves. But one thing about it, what you go through can help somebody with, get out of what they're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, we live in such a selfish society to the point to where people will use some of that stuff that you go through and you share it and try to use it against you, but you can't use nothing against me because I'm an open book.
Yeah. So and I think that's why a lot of guys are like that. And I can definitely speak on that for sure. A lot of guys are like that because we don't want to open up. We don't, especially in relationships. Man, we don't want to open up to our mate and all that stuff because we don't want them to turn around and have that as ammo. Because you do have some women out here, or people, period, that will use, whatever affliction or whatever you going through or been through or your deepest, darkest secret, and they will try to expose you when they mad at you or we no longer together. Like if I'm with you, right, and we've been together for some years, and you share some your intimate stuff with me, bro. If we break up, I don't care even how we broke up, bro. Like it was a horrible breakup. I'm not gonna go back and share that with people about you.
Right.
To me, that makes you a very, very petty. It makes you a very, very petty individual to the point where you're a person, man, that you're a lower level of person than me when you do that. When you start exposing stuff people that told you, they told me they did that. Man, they told that to you, man, in secret and confidence, trying to, show their vulnerability to you and share with you, and now you then expose it and told it to somebody else. And then people looking upside their head.
Right.
A lot of people try the tough love method. The world is tough as it is. Yeah, he's correct. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tight, but it's right, bro. I'm gonna get this probably gonna be a part two because I know I ain't gonna make it this. Set some boundaries. How many times we talked about setting boundaries, bro?
So many times. All the time.
Self-care and setting boundaries. How many times, bro? I gotta, before the week is out, I'm gonna do a session just on self-care. Just on self-care. While being vulnerable still maintain healthy boundaries to protect your emotional well-being. Have you can, but should you really have to set boundaries with your mate though, if you're in a relationship like that?
You shouldn't.
But it's crazy that you should. I mean, you shouldn't have to, but it's crazy that you should or that you have to.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Just to protect your emotional well-being, because they might put you out there on a on a limb. That's crazy, bro.
No, what we together for then? That's crazy.
But I get what he's saying. Today's time you do though. I get it, because the people are built different, bro. It's like some people, bro. I keep thinking about what Rodney said the other day, because when Rodney said this, bro, it really kind of touched me in a way. And it ain't that I didn't know that, but when he said it, it just stuck with me. What Rodney said, people just don't care no more.
Yeah.
And it just stuck. I'm talking about, like, it just stuck, and it just like I couldn't get it to go away. People just don't care no more. And when they don't care, bro, there is no limit to what they will or won't do. When they don't care. And when they don't care, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So I get what he's saying, that you do have to, though. You have to set some boundaries as to guard your emotional well-being, because people will take that, even your mates take it and run with it and treat you like a redheaded stepchild in the process.
That's sad.
It's horrible. Maybe I can get through this. I ain't got but a few more. So how can we use vulnerability? How can it be a strength for us, though? Being vulnerable sometimes, we don't want to be vulnerable. We won't be transparent. We don't want to expose our emotions and show all, because we don't want to find ourselves in a situation where we have to, really be easy and give us ourselves that self-love and self-care, authentic connections, bro. You got to have some authentic connections. If you running in circles, bro, and people are not authentic, and they not fostering trying to foster deeper meaning relationships, bro, exit stage left. If I thought for 1 minute Lavelle didn't have me and my family's best interests at heart, I ain't know where in the hell I'd be effing with Lavelle. he know that.
Man, what?
But showing vulnerability allows others to see you as you truly are, fostering deeper and more meaningful relationships. I just said. Then you got to, make sure you're building trust. When you open about your flaws and uncertainties, it encourages others to be open with you as well. Yeah. But you got to have the right relationships. You got to be in those right relationships for that to be true, so to speak. Right? Yeah. Emotional resilience, acknowledging your vulnerabilities, can help you better cope with challenges and setbacks. Yeah. And the last but not least, man, leadership qualities. Vulnerable leaders are often seen as more relatable and approachable, fostering greater team cohesions. If you're and leadership doesn't necessarily have to apply to a corporation. I mean, hopefully you're the leader in your family. If you're a male and you got a family, hopefully you're the leader in your family, and showing them how you can be vulnerable shows them that you're more relatable and approachable. Your kids know I can approach dad, because dad and show me how vulnerable, They ain't running off to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
They showing you. So that's what I have this morning on embracing your vulnerability as your greatest strength. Again, you can acknowledge your imperfections, practice self-compassion, actively share your authentic self with others, be open about your emotions and struggles, and recognize that vulnerability fosters deeper connections and trust in relationships. Essentially, seeing your vulnerabilities not as a weakness, but as an opportunity for growth and genuine connection. And I think we need to be more vulnerable leaders, not micro type tied ones.
She meant type.
Type one, okay. Tied
Yeah.
ones, okay. Yeah, you know, like Azon said, it's already tough out here for people, man. It's already hard for people out here. And then you want to, you know, show how tough and rugged and all that you are. You know, you ain't got no vulnerability. You can't show nothing. And we already said, man, we're living in times, man, where it's not, you know, it's not going the way a lot of people thought it was. And then some people, and I get the attitude that Mia Mack has, where she states that, you know, I'm gonna still live my best life. I'm gonna continue to do. I'm not gonna live in fear. And I get that too. Like, I'm not gonna live in fear. I'm not gonna let it determine how I live. But at the same time, I ain't gonna be foolish and ignore it. Ignore things that could possibly happen either. You know. So there has to be a balance there. Yeah, I'm gonna live my life, keep living, and do what I got to do. But at the same time, when if things are showing me the way they truly are, you got to believe it. Like what we say about people, when they show you who they are,
believe it.
Believe it.
Mm-hmm.
And when situations appear and show you that, like, this is what it is, I ain't gonna say it's showing me that it's raining today, and I'm gonna say, man, it ain't raining. I'm gonna walk out here without no raincoat, without no umbrella, nothing, man. And you see it's raining. Come on, that. Rodney says, folk that doesn't care for you can definitely sabotage you, or even stand idle by as they witness someone else do it. That's why having people near you that you can trust is so valuable. Yes. Mel said, amen. False evidence appearing real equals fear, but yet be watchful and prayerful on purpose. Yeah, for sure. Like I just said, we got to be prayed up, bro. You know, Avon says, I had to unlearn so much that was taught to me that a lot of it is obsolete in these times.
Mm-hmm.
It don't even go with the times. Yep. You know, some of the stuff that we was taught, man, like it's not even applicable. Mm-hmm. Yesterday we was at dinner at Monica's best friend's birthday dinner, and she used a word yesterday, and I told her I was gonna mention it on the live today. She said, because she's been under the weather, she said, y'all, I'm sorry. I appreciate all y'all coming out, and I'm sorry if I'm not in my normal participatory mood. And I said, oh, yeah, you're in your participatory mood. And I thought about that, though. And as it relates to showcasing, I don't want to use the word showcasing because it almost sounds show-offish. Mm-hmm. But just navigating through our vulnerability. And in these times, man, that you have to be participatory. You know what I'm saying? You got to share how you feel, what you feeling, you know, and if you got them wrong people, like Rodney just said around you, my God. Like mm-hmm. that, I mean, that's a battle in itself right there, right? You're trying to share, you know, be vulnerable, and then you got folk around you. They soon you say whatever you saying, they run and tell the next dude, the next woman to make you look like you crazy or something. Mm-hmm.
crazy.
Ohio, y'all ain't scared to travel. No. Man. We drove them little 9 hours, man, and came on up here and it was understood.
Normally when y'all get ready to pull out to go somewhere or something, normally y'all will say, hey man, we got such we going somewhere. I just
it was last minute. We didn't tell I didn't tell nobody. My kids, one of my kids, it was tripping because Bugger was talking to Lil Tony and she was texting me. She said, "You know, we ain't at home. We in Ohio." And he said, "Yeah, I heard." So we, we didn't tell a lot of people. We just
every time I come to Whitehaven and I DJ up the street from y'all go out of town every time. Anytime I make the links in Whitehaven, I say, especially if I got an early man, I said, when I get through here, I said, I'm gonna go with Tony house. And there's a time per se. I said, man, Tony them in their home. I just don't feel right. And low as I know, y'all was gone.
Yeah, we threw. Yeah, Tasia knew because she was watching the dogs, but we didn't even mention it. I was like, I ain't even told my mom. I still ain't even talked to my mom yet. My mom probably be like, y'all done went out of town, ain't told me nothing. She probably found out at church yesterday.
Yeah.
They out of town. What? So yeah, man, we just bounced. It was a
check out what happened while y'all was out of town though. Before we clock that tea. Check out what happened out of town. While y'all was out of town. Let me show y'all something that my family did for us. Y'all check this out.
Yeah, man. We got some more. I don't know if I sent you the other ones, but we got one with a white background like that and some that's transparent.
I got all. I did it myself.
Oh, you did it yourself. Okay.
Yeah, I was creating this while we was doing the live.
Yeah. He was working with a guy getting it done for us. So we got some new stuff adding to what we already have, man.
Yeah, appreciate the Tony, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful. All right, man. Let's clock this tea, bro. Let's clock this tea, man. With our girl Queen, man. She, you know what, man? Let me do this. Let me say this about Queen, bro. This has been one of the best additions to our show, bro.
Yeah.
And just her whole attitude about the whole thing, bro, has been a straight blessing. Like she came straight in running, promoting, pushing.
Yep.
And like she was there the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, bro, how the girl, bro. And I just can't say enough about her.
She understood the assignment. That's why when you said it, I had never even met her before, but off you talking about it, then you had just interviewed her. I wasn't able to be on. And then when you mentioned it, I said it got to be the young lady Queen.
Yeah.
And boom, bam,
that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. But yeah.
And she had been knowing me like all her life. We went out to eat and rapping, and she was like, "What's up?" I'm like, "This girl."
That's what it is, man. But like without further ado, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's clock that tea.
Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Put them phones down. Pull over. Put them fingers up. It's time to clock that tea with your girl, Queen Watkins. I hope y'all are having an amazing morning. But y'all know it's time to get into this tea. So there's a healthcare worker that's going around putting her vajayjay on her patient's heads. Y'all, she is standing on something behind them and rubbing her vagina on their head. Girl, you not getting no attention at home to where you got to rub your shit on them people's heads. Y'all, so you can clearly tell in the video that these patients have something going on, something mental going on. And for you to sit up and record yourself for a view, for a like, for a share, rubbing your cuckoo on their head is insane to me. It's very diabolical. For you to think that's okay and to get on live and say, oh, they're vocal. If they're not vocal with their family members, well, she don't know what to say, but they're vocal with her. So she decided to post a video. It didn't have the person's face in it, but it was her speaking to one of her patients. Girl, that ain't proving nothing. What is that proving? You still should not be dancing. Did they ask you to stand behind them, open your legs, and grind on the back of their head? I don't think so. And not only did she have one video, y'all, she had 2 videos. She made one, posted it, and made another one. It looks like the guy was sitting in the tub and she was behind him. And she was recording and she think it was cute, y'all. So she was reported. She got arrested. She got out and made a post saying that this is a new beginning. New beginning to what? Don't nobody never need to hire you ever again. It's like you're the person that families are trusting to take care of their loved ones, and your ass grinding on the back of their necks like that's okay. You in the right city. You dealing with the right people, because somebody will tear you up for doing that to their family member. Girl, what is wrong with you? Is the likes, the shares, the comments worth it? Because what other logical reason will you dance on the back of somebody's head like this? And I hope your hygiene was up to par while you dancing with your legs open behind their heads.
Probably
you ain't see not one smile. Let's be clear. Neither one of these men was smiling while you was doing this. So, sweetheart, what was the real reason behind it? Yeah, don't ever, y'all watch our family members. Watch what these people got going on. Because if you do that on camera, what would you do off camera?
Right.
All right, y'all. That's all the tea that I have. Make sure y'all tune in to 2 Minutes Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. sharp. And don't forget to get your tickets for the meet and greet. Time is winding down. Get your tickets before it's sold out. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.
Man, is it me? Or was Queen glowing? Is she pregnant? Oh, boy, I better not put that out there in the atmosphere.
Well, I think I had called her, right, and I wanted to make sure I had put her what's her name, her layouts and stuff in there. And she answered the phone. She said, "Hello." I said, "What?" She said, "I've been drinking."
She looked like she was glowing on that video, man. God,
evidently she was still a little, inebriated when she.
Oh, maybe so. Rodney said she should be arrested. I'm sure she lost her license. Well, she might not even have a license. She probably was a CNA. I mean, not a CNA. What's them things? Them little whatever they are. The ones that help make up your bed and stuff. I actually saw a video, and I don't know if this was the same lady. It could have been, but she was dancing. You could tell she was opening up her shirt and she was doing all this, and the person was just kind of laying in the bed. And then she kept looking back over her shoulder, I guess, like, trying to make sure nobody wasn't finna walk in the room and stuff like that. So I don't know if that was the same young lady or not, but that's weird, bro. That's like some wild, weird stuff. That it's like these healthcare workers, man. I guess it ain't no different than maybe a dude that works in the healthcare field or work for a mortuary or works in the hospital where they take the bodies down and he down there screwing the dead bodies and that kind of stuff, because that has happened too, and it's weird. Damn. It's crazy. Yeah. Azon said, I saw those videos. She said, yeah, bro, like you gotta be a different kind of sick to you see people are it will probably, I mean, I ain't gonna say that it'd make it right, but it would be better if that person was physically able to like grab you, hold you, and y'all got a agreement thing going on, and saying that'll make it a little better. I mean, it wouldn't make it right, but it'd make it a little better. But most of these people are incapacitated to the point where they can't move. They might just be laying there with their eyes open, staring at the ceiling. What? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like, what kind of thrill, or hell, dead? What kind of thrill as a person can you get out of that?
A few moments later.
Yeah, you got to be sick, bro. You got to be a sick individual to do that. Healthcare at the same more. Nah, you gotta watch who watching your folk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you got a lot of people now, like, they don't want to put their family members in nursing homes and all of this stuff because of stuff that's going on. And if you got them in a nursing home and stuff like that, you really should be checking on them quite frequently.
Yeah.
For like, my dad is in one, but my dad is in a military nursing home, so a veterans nursing home. Them folk don't play. So I'm talking about at all. They don't play about them veterans in that facility there. That's why they supposed to be building a new one in Arlington, Tennessee. And they was like, well, you could, he'll have first preference. But I'm like, I was telling my sister, I said, he's so good. He loved his play. He's so comfortable here. Like, if we uproot him and take him to a new facility once it's open, how he may just roll over and die because he felt like, they took me out of a place I love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I told my sister, like, we got to be very, and then if we move him out of that place where he had, and then they beds fill up and he go to this other place, he don't like it and want to go back, we'll have to actually wait till a bed open up again, which means, somebody fast or something,
Yeah.
So do you really want to take that chance and risk? I know it's a longer ride for us now, an hour and a half drive for us now, but do you, I don't know. Good morning, Carol. What's up, Cal? What's going on, Cal? That's why you have to check on your people at nurse home, for sure. You have to check on your folk, man. Make sure you're checking on your folk, for sure. Anyway, man, look, we appreciate y'all today. This has been a good one, man. Both, I think we all kind of share some vulnerable moments that we're having. But let me talk about this event before we get out of here. The Two Men in Hats meet and greet podcast networking event, Saturday, April the 5th from 12 to 4. Y'all heard Queen talk about it. It's going to be at the Alpha Memphis Education Foundation at 4122 Barton, Memphis. Man, we are expecting the house to be full. We are inviting our people from up north. We have invited our Ohio family that's planning to come down. So you guys actually get a chance to meet hopefully my brother-in-law and my my wife's bestie and her man. Hopefully you guys will get a chance to meet all of them because they're all planning to try to come down. But we want to pack the house out, man. We want to pack the house out. Cal, you need to come on up here from Texas. You need to come on, Cal, from Texas. But this event, man, we want to make this event the best event ever. We're going to have vendors. I tried to tell Mayor Mac, I'm ahead of the game, Mayor Mac. I got 2 tickets sold already and a vendor table. While you playing.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Man, it can seat about 150 people. So
maybe more than that, can't it?
Maybe more. But I mean, I know in terms of like the tables, I know it can sit up to 150, probably like 150 people. So maybe more. But if we get 100 to 150 people in that room, it's gonna be nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nice. So also for all of you that are regular viewers, everybody that invites people, whoever have the greatest number of invites, but people that they've invited that they I got a special treat for y'all. I'm gonna have a first and a second one. I'm gonna have 2 special treats. So and I can't win. Lavelle can't win. You know what I'm
I
saying?
already knew that. That's why I didn't even put it out there.
Yeah, even though I got these people in Venezuela, I mean, I can't win. So
Right.
I can't win. Ilvia can't win. But everybody else is fair game. So y'all make sure y'all invite as many people. We want as many people. We want people, new people that has never saw the show. Y'all would be amazed, even though it may not show it look like it in terms of the viewers on here. Y'all would be amazed at the people who see this show.
Yeah.
Super amazed. But anywho, we got to get out of here, man. But we appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to 2 Men in Hats, man. We appreciate you guys. Come on, Lavelle, pray us out, brother.
All right. Again, hopefully y'all had a great weekend. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. And thank Tony. Tony been really one for the most part for the last couple of months. So he's been bringing all the subject matters. I think I did one the other day, but good job on that, bro. And y'all be safe on that road coming back home.
For sure.
All right, let us pray. Most gracious Eternal God, our Father, Lord God, we thank you for waking us up this morning, starting us on our way, giving us reasonable portion of health and strength. Thank you for life and life more abundantly. Continue to touch every family that's assembled with us. Touch Tony family, touch my family, touch Queen family. Give Tony and Monica traveling grace as they give her to travel back home. And we ask you to do this all in your darling son, Jesus' name. And we said amen.
Amen, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning. Same bad time.
Same bad place.
2 Men in Hats. Let's talk about
It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it every morning at 8:30 a.m. and also on Wednesday it's the midweek service at 6:30 p.m. You can also join our Facebook group on Facebook podcast with the most. We got Tony Mays and Lavelle Salter. It's the 2 Minute Hats podcast. Let's talk about it.